Well, KCAL News broke the mold when we launched the 8 to 11 o'clock news block at night 3 decades ago, a little over 3 decades ago. But now we're shaking up local news again, this time in the morning with the brand new KCAL News Mornings. Chris Holmstrom, Marcy Gonzalez, Jamie Yukis, Rudabeh Shabazi, and Kalina Estrinos, and the KCAL News Mornings team, weekdays from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's everything you love about KCAL News at night, just a whole lot earlier. Rudabeh Shabazi gives us a look at the transformation of morning news on KCAL News and CBS Los Angeles, and what you can expect this week.
Indeed, we are here in the studio and in your communities Monday through Friday from 4 to 11 a.m. What do we bring you? A mix of it all, never overlooking breaking news, and lately, that's meant a lot of weather.
KCAL News reporter Rick Montanez is live with a look at the danger.
Right now, it is coming down in sheets. I mean, it is pouring out here, and you can see the sinkhole, a car and a truck way down there.
Ryan, this is your car. Tell us what happened.
Last night around 2 a.m. I was driving home with some friends, and this whole hill just fully collapsed.
He's getting out. Let's watch out. But this is live television for you.
Chris Holmstrom and Marcy Gonzalez, our early morning duo.
The first interview from someone who was in the line of fire during that shooting.
More of her terrifying experience coming up in the 5:30 half hour.
Kalina Estrinos brings us up to the minute on your commute.
Your next traffic updates happening between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm watching some construction on the 15 freeway that could slow you down, so let you know what's going on and how to avoid any traffic jams.
Also live in the morning.
Let's all get up right now, because apparently sitting down is really bad for you.
Laughs and news you can use, starting with our favorite product tester, the go-to girl.
This is my ultimate go-to for curling your hair. Look, it has a self-rotating. Let's go this way. So it does the work for you.
Briefing us on gadgets.
This is a smart mirror. This is the Hydrate Spark.
Wow!
This is actually the Cove, and you put this on your temples. You can bring it a bit lower, but I don't want to ruin your makeup.
Of course, we're not only here for the fun.
Hello and welcome back to the 10 at 10. I'm Amy Johnson. The search for 2 missing hikers continues in the San Gabriel Mountains.
Our team is committed to covering the day's events and uncovering wrongdoing.
Garbage piled high in the air, and we found where some of it's coming from. In broad daylight in downtown L.A., watch. This video shows a homeless man dumping piles and piles, but denied they were paying the homeless to illegally dump garbage.
With a 7-hour news block each day, you'll see not only the most comprehensive weather forecasts in town.
I am tracking a chance of rain, mountain snow, and much cooler temperatures to kick off the week. We will have details in your next weather forecast.
But also breaking news from the assignment desk, where our assignment editors bring you the news as it happens first, and with context you won't get anywhere else.
Here at the desk, we have been gathering a bunch of data on this earthquake, and I want to share some of it with you. The first thing I want to show you is the seismograph. Take a look.
We also have the opportunity to take you inside so many of our diverse communities.
Hi, ladies. Yes, this is such a cool area, and what it really is a cultural hub for the Black community.
We've even gone inside the OR.
Tell me how you're feeling.
A bit anxious.
Yeah.
Because I've been through this once before. You know, before it was fear of the unknown, and now it's fear of knowing.
Good luck. We'll see you soon.
It's 6 a.m. and Joanne Schmidt is in a Woodland Hills operating room. A Parkinson's syndrome patient. Over the past decade, Joanne's hand tremors have become so bad they've crippled her daily life. Dr. Ananda has already restored the steadiness in Joanne's right hand.
Before my first surgery, I could no longer write. When I would eat, by the time I got it to my mouth, it was down my shirt. And now I can not make a mess when I eat.
Today, they're doing it all again. The goal is to now repair the tremor in her left side.
Let's do this.
You want me to hold your hand?
After drilling through Joanne's skull. While surgeons focus on precision, Joanne is thinking about an upcoming celebration.
Our 50th wedding anniversary is Friday.
Oh, congratulations.
Her husband, waiting anxiously for good news, relieved. And Joanne, ready to start a new life.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm just so happy and grateful. It's a miracle. It's like a miracle.
You're not supposed to make us cry like that day too.
A highlight of my week, Java with Jamie.
Austin Eckler, this sounds surprising, but he never dreamed of being in the NFL. But in 2017, he signed with the Chargers.
I would say I'm a normal guy with abnormal tendencies.
And some talent.
Hello, beautiful human. This is so exciting. When you look at somebody and you think of what makes you beautiful, it's so much more than aesthetic. It's who you are as a person. It's what you believe in, what you stand for.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, there's the cookies.
To say Sang has come a long way is an understatement.
I started radio because nobody would talk to me growing up. I had no friends. When I had nobody to turn to at school, radio just became this place that just made sense.
As a teenager, he worked as a party DJ and bag boy at the local grocery store.
Working at the grocery store really gave me was this deep desire to get to know anybody who crossed the register.
You turned this into a show where millions of people are listening to it.
Yeah. But anyone can do that.
I love the grocery store story. Zach and I had that in common. I was also a grocery store clerk when I was 14, and we talked about how nerdy we were. But grocery stores are usually the central part of your community, and that's where you really get to know people.
It was a great journey. Thank you.
I love you. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
KCAL News Mornings will be tracking the storm and the road conditions tomorrow morning and every weekday from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m.